Already. Smackwater, realest nigga on the gram, king of common sense, and you tuned in with slap boxing. Slap yourself, cake ass nigga.
Slap boxing.
That though, man, first of all, we just want to again thank you for your time, though, too, brother. You know what I mean? Thank you for your time, and we look forward to getting some of your insight, man. Feel free, like I say, to be yourself, man. This is an open forum.
Nigga, that's all I know how to be, cake ass nigga. I can't be nothing else. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah.
So, man. So listen, man. So let them know, man, because a lot of our audience members is from the West Coast, man. You know what I mean? And they know, but they don't know, man. Give me a little background story on you, man. Let them know who you are.
Shit, I get big love out there on the West Coast, man. Every time I go to well, I ain't been nowhere but we're in Seattle, but LA, I haven't been up by the Bay or nothing. But shit, LA, man, it's crazy when I go to LA, but everybody to recognize me and know who I am. But my background, Houston born, bred, raised, all that shit, grew up in a legendary historical Black neighborhood of Acres Homes. It was once its own city, and it got annexed into Houston and became a part of Houston. But it's the largest Black neighborhood in the South. And just been out here, man, and I was born into a legendary family on both sides. My grandfather, a legendary blues singer, won a Grammy in 1984, the only artist to perform in Russia during the Cold War. No other artist in American history performed in Russia during the Cold War. He the only artist. He was considered a music diplomat. He had diplomatic immunity and he had diplomat plates and everything.
Wow.
And my family on my mama's side, we've been in Acres Home since Acres Home was first started being divvied up and made into what it was. My grandfather really made the roads. He was the first person with a horse and buggy out here. There was before cars and shit. This back, back in the day. And he helped make the road, pave the roads, and one of his hustles was driving house to house because we only had one grocery store or one place to go to get food. So he'll drive house to house and get grocery lists and make groceries for people. That was one of his hustles. But, been in these streets my whole life, fortunately and unfortunately, born in 790 West Little York, the ghettos, real historical projects in the city. I ain't gonna say nationwide, but in Houston, it's a real historical projects, and especially in TDC in the penitentiary. If you was in a penitentiary in the 70s and the late 70s, late 70s, 80s, 90s, the ghettos and made some legendary stump down niggas.
Right.
Word. Yeah.
I think that's one thing that we appreciate about you, man, because me and my partner are both teachers, man, by trade. So, I'm saying? The historical aspect of the things that you put forth, letting you know that, it's more to it than a lot of times when people think that meets people's eye. You feel me? So we appreciate that. That's one of the reasons we decided to have you on, though, too.
Real talk.